Legends, we are back, and this is a bonus video for today. I need to actually talk about something in particular, which is the campaign. When I was doing the video, I was like, oh, this is a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to put this in this video because we're going to be talking about it forever. But this is actually a more in-depth when you look at it. So if you go all the way to the end, you see that we get a bunch of tickets in between that, and this is more currency for cons, but you get a free Lucy basically for completed 10 steps. Now you can't do that day one because you can only go up to objective 6. However, day 2, you can do more. And you see log in for 2 days, obviously we're gonna do that. And then it's use coins. So anything that you wanna spend, like if you wanna upgrade any star shards, just do it tomorrow. Like, and then you automatically get all this. And then on top of that, you get EXP items, the EXP trainers rather, for your characters. Day 3 is log in, obviously, and you're gonna get currency. But day 3 is kind of interesting because you have to use a certain amount of diamonds. And when you use those diamonds, if you look in the background right there, this is a free 10 summon. So 3, 6, 8, 1, 2, that's 10. That's a free 10 summon in the back for basically using 2,000 diamonds. So from this point right now, save. Don't, like, even if you spent all your stuff, like I spent something obviously to get those tickets and everything else like this, but save and try to get 2,000 diamonds. I know that's asking a lot, but if you haven't, like, if you I know majority of you guys haven't used up your Kazuna like I have. I have about maybe 800 to 1,000 left of Kazuna as far as currency, and then I have hard mode basically left of chapter 12, like or nightmare mode rather, for currency. So that's all the currency I have left, and I'm at 800 something right now. I think 896 or something like that, 895. So I have to come up with 1,100 more, which I can do in that course of time, because obviously I have Raph's whole Kazuna to do as well, and a few other characters. So I can come up with the 1,100 in 2 days. That's perfectly fine. But let's go to day 4. Day 4, you know, there's summon times include soul mirror. So now day 4, you have to actually do soul mirrors. Now granted, to get to 40, you can actually not do everything, but you should try at least and try to get close. Soul mirror stuff is actually, you know, is what it is when it comes to that. It doesn't say which soul mirrors, so it doesn't necessarily have to be all in one thing. I do, however, want to go after soul mirrors because obviously I'm using Lucy, so I want to go after her soul mirrors. So now I might actually consider using one of the chapters, maybe chapter 8, one of the chapter packs, because it's going to be instantly, it's going to give me 3,500 for $20, and that's actually pretty good. Now is the point in time, like if you're going to spend something, you do it on that. To kind of make up for that. That'll be basically the 2,000, because I'm not going to be able, by day 4, I'm not going to be able to get enough currency to actually even come close to putting a dent in. How much is the soul mirror on that side? 700? Yeah, I'm not gonna make the dent, and I'm just gonna save these up here, these soul mirror tickets up here, for that as well. So I wanted to do this video real quick to kind of like warn people so they don't use up everything today, and then you can't do anything the following days. This is just kind of like a PSA to kind of like help you out. But you see, you have to go all the way up to 50, which basically means, what was it, 700 or something like that? So it means you need 3,500 to actually get all the way up to that objective, which is pretty, So you got to get to 40. So you look at it this way. We're gonna talk about each day, but look at it this way. So you're looking at 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. So you literally, you can only just not get 2 of them. For me, for me looking at all this, I'll just go back to here. I'll go back to here for now, just to put, you know, kind of like the emphasis on everything. The soul mirrors. So day 5, you have a login, and this is on Limits Arena. Like, yikes! When I first saw this, I was like, ooh, like you gotta fight a lot. That is a lot right there, yo. There's a lot. You get some stamina though. That's a lot of stamina that you pick up for doing all that. But that is a lot of fighting. So win, lose, or draw, we're gonna be grinding it out after day 5 and in the arena. So if you feel you're at a place right now, because if you look, you have to get 30 victories to get all the way to the end right there. You get 10, people could probably get 10 just fine. And I know people like to do this type of stuff. If you're in an area where you feel that you cannot win right now, because this is day 5, you have time, because we're in day 1 right now, that you feel that you can't win, set your defense team up to be trash and lose automatically right now. Like if you're like in top 100, because in top 100 you're not gonna get 30 wins. You're just not, because you're up there with the whales and everything else like that. And for everybody else, if you're at a point where you feel that you can't win, what you should do is you should just throw now to get yourself the easiest possible way, and kind of like fall backwards as much as possible so you can get those 30 wins. I mean, I know it's cheap, dishonorable and everything else, but you're trying to get your free stuff. You ain't trying to, and nobody cares at the end of the day. Like, I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to help you win and help you get your items for free without spending anything. And the best possible way to do that, like, you can't actually cheese this. Money isn't going to help you right here unless you just pay to win and try to make your team strong enough to beat people. That, like, as a free-to-play casual, you're probably not going to do that. So the best possible thing that you can do right now is kind of try to free fall your rank, so you can, or just don't fight the next 5 days. Not fighting also free falls your rank as well, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm just not gonna fight, because I'll push myself up the top like 100, 200 again, like I did the previous weeks, and then start losing and not be able to get that 30. I'm not trying to be out here trying to like ego thump. I just want the free stuff. So that's just a heads up, which is why I'm telling everybody today on the day 1, so you have time to actually prepare for this. Day 6 is upgrade any star shard. So any upgrades that you want to do, just chill out for the next couple of days. Like, I mean, I know you're probably going to be like, you know, I want to upgrade stuff if you get upgrade stuff like this, but you might as well just wait until day 6 and do it then. And then on top of that, these are posters in the background right there. Excuse me, you can rock out Kazuna. There you go. And then day 7 is presents. Speaking of Kazuna, giving presents is basically when you give the presents to the characters, and then, you know, they get their karma up and everything else like that. 100 is a lot of them. So start saving your stuff now. Like, that's literally a week from now. I know that's a long time, but make sure that you have posters and items, like save like maybe one Kazuna character instead of giving it, or maybe like a couple, because every 3 levels of Kazuna is I believe 18. So you can just kind of like just farm and then save up posters and save up like the little mini posters as well, as long as you have 100 to actually get to this objective. Day 7 is day 7 is probably one of the easiest ones. Day 1 is ridiculous because it is absolutely expensive stamina wise to even do this. This is just dumb. However, if you save these, what it'll essentially do is make this easier. So just keep that in mind. Like you get 10 at objective 6, so that's 15, 20, 26. So you literally get 26 out of all of this. So that actually makes this cheaper instead. So it's more like 1,500, 1,700 to actually do all of this right now instead of the 3,500. So that makes this cheaper on top of the 5 that we got right now. So it's only like 700 then, isn't it? Like 700, 800 just to do that. So just save. I hope I stop everybody, which I probably didn't. But you know, it kind of, hopefully I can get you guys in a good spot. So again, I haven't done any of this yet. I just wanted to come and actually do this video to kind of like warn everybody that this is actually a really good event, because it's not pay to win. This is how you do events. Like we should give them credit for like I'm going on Twitter and saying that, no, good job, because this is a good event, because this is actually, as long as you have prep time, like literally like today, and like literally what this video was doing is me telling you, so you guys, so you have prep time. This is a 100% free to play event. As long as you have prep time. If you don't have prep time, you just go in and you don't really know what's going on and everything else, then you're gonna be kind of like stuck and hit a wall where you're gonna have to no time to actually do stuff and gonna have to spend or something like this. But this is a 100% free to play. This is the way that event should be. And I hope they continue to do stuff like this, because this is straight up, you don't have to pay anything. It's just, as long as you got the information, you good. So, and on top of that, if you want to farm the star shards out, we just got our weekly stamina, which is 1,000. You can literally use the 1,000 to farm out the star shards. Like, bam. 100% free to play. Good to go. So I'm just doing this video real fast to get it out, to warn people so they don't use up all this stuff in day one, and save things so you can actually do this whole event free to play. So, catch you guys later. Be legendary, and I hope I warned and stopped people from making stuff harder on themselves. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.